Hey, what is up, fellow Craig Starno here, back at it with another reaction for you guys. Today we're gonna be checking out some more Dexter Original Sin. We're gonna be doing season 1, episode 8. We finally found out that it was the captain all along who's taking out these kids. Crazy. And I don't know why, but I feel like that first kid was just maybe just a distraction. Make it seem like a serial killer when he really wanted to go after his target. But why would he want to kill his son? Maybe it has something to do with his wife. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know yet. But yeah, so I'm super pumped what's going to happen. So before we start, guys, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see his full-length reaction, check us out on Patreon. All right, let's go ahead and start it up. Don't drink that water. Oh. Oh. Oh, it is him. Okay. So, I don't know. It don't look like he's gonna kill his son, maybe? I don't know. We'll see.
She said she was going to Gio's. You know where he lives? Kid has his own place. How old is he?
I don't know, like 25?
Son of a...
25. Oh, really?
I think Captain Spencer killed Jimmy Powell and kidnapped Nikki.
You're right. That is crazy.
Yeah.
I know you have a darkness inside of you. I just didn't know that you were going to project it on everyone around you.
Ouch. All right. I'll do it myself. I'll do it myself.
Maybe I could hang out here today.
No.
Could come with me.
To Bimini?
You down?
I'm feeling something crazy is about to happen.
This is awkward. Dexter, this is my new boyfriend, Chad. Chad, this is my ex.
This is the dude who beat up Tiffany's brother?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, I don't want any problems.
Oh, girl.
There's a big shipment of cocaine heading to New York tomorrow night. Estrada wants me there with him to oversee the transfer.
We are going to bust that fucker.
Sure you are.
Swing, swing.
Hey, oh.
Uh-oh.
Coming.
You better hope no one looked. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's a wrap.
Sunscreen and rum cocktails. At least you remember the Mai Tais. You know, if you ever want to borrow the boat, just ask.
He's eventually going to use it. Dude. Can't make it obvious. You're like right behind him.
What are you up to, Captain?
What is he doing? Who are you gonna follow? Oh. Oh, maybe he's gonna set someone up as a fall guy. I think that's what it is.
Bean. Wow. Is that a real deal car phone you were just on?
Okay, so Petrie's family called in a wellness check when they couldn't get in touch with him. We discovered his body right there, 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago. Oh no. Jeez.
What are you staring at?
I saw some people going on in your boat. I thought they might be breaking in or something.
Don't worry about that.
Who the fuck is Deb?
Gio's girlfriend?
Uh-oh.
Of course she is.
Uh-oh.
Who are you?
Ariana, Gio's fiance.
Oh no. Oh.
Hey, Camilla. Is that offer still good?
Get on that boat.
Why don't we write down the names? We'll check them against our records in Miami. Maybe there'll be some overlap. B. Moser.
B. Moser. Yep, that's him. That's a fair. Knows about Harry. Ooh. Dexter called Harry father. Oh, damn. Oh,
shit.
Yo, you gotta hide that. They should have been more discreet anyway with the damn... He was going to the house multiple times. Like, come on.
Mommy.
Mommy's here with you. Everything's gonna be okay.
Damn.
You don't want to do that. Stay out of the way.
I was just curious.
Get off my boat.
What?
Now.
Damn, he's kicking her off. Good thing Dexter's on his way there.
Wait, how did you find me?
I went to Gio's apartment, and his fiance told me.
It's like he was some other person and I didn't even know.
That hits home. No.
Fuck liars! Shit, I could have pawned that.
True.
Once it's in the ocean, it's gone forever.
Oh. That's where he gets the idea.
It's like he's talking
The
to.
version of you he wants you to be.
Exactly.
And he's like that with me, too.
I thought Dad was the one that really got you.
No.
Work. I gotta.
Go. Yeah, I know.
Damn. Even the brother. I wonder when she's gonna be like, yeah, I'm just gonna be a cop.
Tip over the Crime Stoppers hotline. Nikki Spencer was spotted at a known cartel stash house.
Welcome to your first SWAT raid, brother. You can't tell me to stay back. Carlos, my fucking son.
Watch, it's gonna be exactly that same house. It's the same house.
The cartel has a gnome.
Yep, I told you it was Fall Guy.
Pig, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Keep your fucking hands up.
Déjalo quieto.
Cállate. Cállate. Oh, what the fuck is this?
Oh. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. She got a freaking Mac 10. Oh. What was that, a Uzi or Mac 10 or something?
We got you, Bobby.
You're good, bro. You're good.
Damn. That's so messed up.
Sorry.
He's looking at him like, you think you slick. You think you slick.
Who the hell is Brian Moser?
She knew he was hiding something. Oh.
Spencer planned all of this.
Yes, he did.
Why my son?
Everyone has darkness they think they can keep hidden. But not from me.
He's playing a good role.
I know you've been talking to the police. You, Sergeant Morgan, the kids, one big happy family.
Damn, you know all the tea. Oh, man. I didn't know it was this bad. This Dexter was looking at all of it. Damn. Wild. All right, another great episode, really good one. So what happened? So we see the masked man, and he's, you know, taking a whole bunch of pills, crushing them up, and put them in a thing of water. We also see that you know, he goes to the little boy, he gives him some water, he gives him some food. After a while, the kid actually drinks that water with the pills and stuff that's in it, and ends up passing out. We see the guy in black. He goes, takes off the jersey off the kid, and little kid was like, "Oh, Dad," and he was like, he put him down real quick, but he ended up taking his mask off, and it confirmed that yes, it is the captain that is the one that killed the little boy and kidnapped his son. So yeah, that's crazy. It's very crazy. I just want to know why. I want to know why. So we see Dex and Harry, and they're talking about you know, where the hell is Deb? You know, he was saying that Deb's with Gio and she hasn't come home and all that. So Harry was like, "Yo, all right, you need to find Deb. Don't worry about nothing else. You need to find Deb." We see Dexter trying to say like, "Hey, I think the captain is the killer." You know, he was all up on my thing when I was looking at the blood, and then we seen that he had a cut on his arm, and Harry was like, "Yeah, I cut myself shaving. That means I'm the killer too." So he doesn't believe him. So we see Harry and LaGuerta. They end up going to Tampa to look for that one of the suspects they had. I forgot his name. But they ended up going there, and the guy is killed. Like, they go there and see that they went to his house and ended up getting killed 3 weeks before. So obviously this guy's not the killer. So they had the detectives from Tampa, and they ended up going to back to the station to look up, because we found out this guy is like a therapist and he had a whole bunch of clients. And we see that they're going through his client list, and one of the names B. Moser, and they come to find out it was Brian. And you know, he's going through it, and come to find out one of those guys that was killed was the nurse. So oof, it's all pointing to Brian. We see Harry tells LaGuerta to go get coffee, and he ends up taking the file and putting it in his bag. And LaGuerta kind of caught him a little bit, and she was like, "Oh, what is he up to?" They showed some more backstory with Laura and Harry, and obviously, you know, last episode she got that deal to, you know, learn the ropes and really, you know, become a part of the program. And so we see Harry goes to the park where she's at with the kids, and you know, he's sitting next to her, and they're like looking opposite ways. She tells him like, "Hey, I got the, you know, the meeting. He's gonna be showing me the ropes and all this stuff on this new deal." And I'm like, okay, good. We're finally going to get him down. And then we see Dexter ends up going to Harry. He was like, "Hey, you know, push me on the swings." And they're looking like, holy crap. Oh no, hopefully they're not watching. And guess what? They were watching. Holy crap. That's so messed up. It's like, come on, like, you got to be smarter than that. Obviously, they're going to be watching her. You can't be like just out in the public. You can't be going to her house. Like, you got to be super discreet with this. We see Dexter, and he's just staring at the captain. He's like, "Yeah, I know you're, you know, up to something." And we see the captain. He's like, "All right, you know, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna take a shower, come back." So Dexter ends up following him. And then he sees that at first, Dexter's like, "Oh, you know, you're right. I'm just tripping. You know, he's not a killer." But he ended up going to meet up with some crazy looking guy. He ends up giving a package to him and a bunch of money. And then he ends up following him. And that guy, so he was either going to follow the captain or follow the guy he gave this package to. He ended up following the guy, and he brought him to this shady house. And the guy knocked on the door and ended up going inside and handing him a package. And so we're like, holy crap, what is this all about? Something is very shady. We see Deb, and she's been hanging with Gio the whole time, sleeping over and all this stuff. And obviously, you know, they're doing their own thing and stuff like that. Gio had to go to Bimini or something like that, some island somewhere. And she was like, "Oh, you know, I don't want to go home." So he ended up taking her out there, and you know, he had business. He had some business out there, so they're having fun, doing drugs, drinking, and all that stuff. And she went to go get water, and ends up seeing that they're bringing this cargo onto his boat. And so she's like, "Hey, you know, what's that?" He's like, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's just business." So she ends up going to the boat, and you know, getting nosy and looking. I don't know exactly what it was. I thought it was drugs, but I don't know exactly what it was. But he got super pissed at her. He was like, "Hey, I told you not to look at that, and you know, obviously you didn't do what I told you to do. So get the hell out of here. You know, leave. Get off my boat." She's like, "Wait, you're not gonna leave me?" He's like, "Yep, I'm leaving you. Peace out." He ended up leaving her. So we had Dexter. He ends up calling Harry. He's like, "Hey, you know," trying to explain to him, "Yo, something's crazy. You know, I was following him," and Harry didn't want to hear nothing from it. He's like, "No, I don't want to hear nothing about it. Just go find your sister." So that's when we see Dexter. He went to go talk to Sophia, and got Gio's last name. Ended up looking that up, and ended up going to his apartment, which he come to find out that he has a fiance. She was there, and you know, she told him where, you know, Gio was gonna be. And so he ended up borrowing the boat from the one lady, and going over there to look for Deb. So he ends up finding Deb sitting there all alone, and ends up taking her back. And Gio gave her like a bracelet and stuff like that, and she ended up getting pissed and throwing it into the ocean. He's like, "Oh crap, you know, I could have pawned that. You know, can I go get it?" And then we see Dexter looks, and he's like, "No, once it's in the ocean, that's gone." So that's when you see he get the idea, "Oh, maybe I can just, this is a good dump site if I want to, you know, put someone, you know, a body to make sure no one finds it, you know." that's one of the best places to do it, I guess. So back at the station, we see that they had a lead. Some of these, I forget what it was, like cartel guys, you know, they got a hit and they know where they're at, so we're gonna go. And it's a possibility that these guys is the ones that, you know, took, you know, the captain's son. So they got the SWAT up, everyone's all geared up, and they're going. So Dexter's like, well, shoot, if, you know, if they found these guys, or maybe the captain, you know, maybe it was just a coincidence. Maybe it wasn't shady, you know? So they ended up going to the house, and I knew it. It was the same house where Dexter followed that dude. And so it's all a setup. Like, he needed a fall guy, and that's exactly what it was. So we see they go in there, you know, holding everyone up is like 2 guys, 2 girls, or something like that. And you know, we see the captain. He's like, oh, where's my son? Where's my son? All that. And they ended up finding his jersey, the same jersey we seen him take off earlier. So obviously a big setup. And then one of those guys ended up pulling a gun, and they ended up shooting in the big shootout. We see the black dude, which I forgot his name, ended up getting shot in the neck. So who knows if he's gonna make it or not. And you know, we see the captain, he's all so upset and all that stuff, and he's just playing the part. He is just playing the freaking part. And Dexter's like, yo, I can see it now. I see that darkness in him. I see it. And then at the ending, which is crazy, we go back into the past, see Laura and the boys, and they're in a shipping container. And then we see the head dude, the head cartel guy, and he was like, hey, you know, I know she was like, oh, you know, why are you doing this? He was like, yeah, don't do that. You're just gonna be more upset. I knew you were talking to police with Harry Morgan, you know, big happy family. And she was like, oh man, he knows. She was like, you know, just you know, just don't hurt the boys. And he was like, you know what, I would, but you know, sins of the mother equals sins of the child, or something like that. And so he ends up, there's a few other people in the container as well, and he ends up taking a chainsaw to one of the freaking other guys in there, ends up cutting him up. And then we see Brian and Dexter like screaming and stuff, and then Dexter with his eyes wide open watching it. So oof, crazy. He's taking it all in. Oh man, awesome episode, really good. Almost done with the season. It's been really good. First episode was a little shaky, but the rest was really good. I definitely been enjoying this. Hopefully they continue more with it. I know they're going to be doing Resurrections sometime later this year. Hopefully that's good. But you know, at least this is good. So thank you for watching, guys. Any comments, any suggestions, anything you want to say about this episode, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you want to see this full-length reaction, check us out on Patreon. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.